Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Today on How Hugh Eats, I'm going to take some of that bulk burrito meat and hamburger or taco meat that I made up the other day, and I'm going to turn it into a not too terrible, really simple Bachelor chili with no beans. And it's really easy to make, doesn't taste terrible, and well, at least not to me, so I like it. So this is what I do. I take that frozen meat. You can thaw it out if you want. It's a nice chunk. I don't know how much that weighs, but it's a chunk. Fit into that pan. Stick it in the pan. Throw this away. Okay, so since it's easy stuff, I have some Costco tomato sauce, some Costco diced tomatoes, and some salsa Hernandez hot. A little bit of chili powder and a little bit of cilantro. Fresh cilantro is hard to keep around. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the tomatoes. Now it has a lot of extra water in it, so let me show you what I do with that. Okay, here we are at the sink, and I'm just going to drain off some of the water, some of the excess, because I'll be putting sauce in there, and just do that right in. Nice and simple, just like that. Squish it down, be careful, don't squish too hard. You want to cut yourself. Right into the disposal, just like that. Okay, so for this amount, I'll use a whole can of the tomatoes. Okay, works fine, just like that. Open up the sauce. Not gonna use a whole can of sauce, that's too much. Probably half a can of sauce, okay? And I'll get out the salsa, and probably pour in off of a big can like this, quarter can of the salsa. A little bit of cilantro. A little bit of chili powder. Oh, you know the one thing that I do that nobody else likes except for me, but I'll do it anyways, I'll show you. A little bit of vinegar. You know, I used to use red wine vinegar. Now I use whatever I got. I happen to have some Trader Joe's rice vinegar. I use a lot of rice vinegar in Korean food, but I don't have anybody making me Korean food anymore. I did for a while. It's delicious. And just a little splash of vinegar. Take it, I'll put it on the stove, put it on a gentle flame, and tiny flame. I use tiny flames. And then we'll take a look at it after. Nice little flame. Everything in the pot. Okay. I need to clean my stove. Doesn't look that dirty in person. Oh, the camera really shows everything. Probably makes me look fat too. Okay, give me a minute. One other thing I do, because I don't like bugs, and I like to do everything I can not to get bugs, is I always rinse out my cans before I throw them away. And so yeah, just rinse them out with clean water in the sink, then put them in my trash, and I think it cuts down on bugs. For sure, it cuts down on smell. So that's just something I do. There's a free tip for you. Okay, let's see how it's done. That's starting to bubble on the edges a little bit, so probably try to give it a stir. Okay, the ground beef that I bulk cooked is slowly thawing out, and so, but that gives the rest of everything a chance to kind of blend together. And it's all pre-cooked, so we're just heating it up and blending. It tastes better the second day, like any old other red sauce stuff does. So we'll give it a little while and we'll stir it up again. Okay, there it is. That's the final product. It's actually pretty tasty. So that's a budget bachelor, real quick, real easy meal. Actually, that's probably 4 meals. Anyways, okay. Out.